You know that everything that I do, I want to try to start to get him or any horse that I'm working with is just to kind of get their mind right. The best thing that I can do is, obviously check myself, stay nice and calm, relaxed, confident, and realize that I want to bring his emotional state to match my emotional state, which is very calm, relaxed, confident. If I start to react to maybe how he's reacting, if he were to start getting jumpy and I start to react to that, then I'm kind of matching his emotional state. Just take that breath, take those few minutes, and just get ourselves centered, get right, realize that we are the leader and that everything is okay. So much of the way these guys act and the way their emotional state is really directly tied to us. So to be a good leader, you want to stay calm, confident, and that will transfer to them. The more we do that, the more we can do that with our horses, the better horse we're going to have. They're going to follow us. If we react, they're going to kind of see that as maybe a little bit of a weakness, and then we won't become their leader anymore. They'll feel like they have to take it. And there was a nice sigh he just let out. Just putting hands all over him and brushing him all over, getting him to realize that nothing's going to hurt him, or we certainly aren't going to hurt him. Build his confidence in us. That doesn't mean he's going to be perfect, but the more we do this and the better we keep our own mind, our own frame about us, the more often we do that, the better we're going to do, the better he's going to be. And we're going to kind of knock this rope around because it makes noise, but at the same time I'm going to do it in a way that he can handle. He gets a little worried there, head comes up in the air. I just want to rub it all over him and let him know that it doesn't matter if it's hitting the saddle, it doesn't matter if it's hitting him, it's not going to hurt him. Yeah, it makes a little bit of noise, but he can handle that. Again, my job is not to scare him and just throw it on him and expect him to get over it. My job is to present it to him in a way that he can start figuring out that it's going to be okay. Obviously we're careful when we do something like this, when we're doing that offside. He has a little trouble walking with it. He's kind of feeling like, oh boy, it's kind of scary. It's touching me. So we'll just go easy with him. I'm going to watch out and make sure he doesn't jump forward. And in a little bit here, he'll just kind of figure out, oh, this is no big deal. So I can tell by these tentative steps that he's tentative about walking around with that. He's not used to it. It's touching him on the shoulder as he turns. He's not sure if he likes that or not. I'll let him catch his breath for a second. Again, just realize, not a big deal. If we don't make it a big deal, then he won't make it a big deal. So I'll start by just letting him look at it and letting him realize it's not going to hurt him. It's just like anything else. And I'm just going to play with these things just like it's no big deal. It's the same thing that we talked about over there by the trailer. None of this stuff is a big deal. If I don't make it a big deal, he probably won't. But that does take a little bit of time for them to get that, To be able to follow us takes a little bit of time, but it will happen the more we work with them. I'm very confident that he's going to do well. At the same time, I'm very aware that some things could happen that maybe are going to bother him a little bit. I don't want him to get scared. I'm not out here to try to scare him, like I said. I want him to learn to be brave. If I go too quick, they're going to start getting bothered about having new experiences. So we're just going to let him carry these saddlebags around a little bit. I don't want to, the saddlebags are enough of a pressure that I don't want to, by putting more pressure on him myself, I don't want to have that become what becomes too much pressure for him. There's a lick and chew. I like that. So he's not even seeming to be too bothered by that. We don't have anything in him yet, but we will. We're going to have all kinds of things, that he's going to carry around and maybe drag and different things like that, so he can figure out that he's pretty brave and that he can handle a lot more than he thinks he can. there's so much that we can do with our horses to make them better. As far as being, I don't want to say bomb proof because I don't believe there is a such thing as a bomb proof horse, but we want them as close as possible, you know, and also that they're not shut down. They're not just dealing with this stuff because they have to, because oh, I better not buck or I better not get scared because my rider will get mad at me and maybe correct me. So we don't really want to go that route. I'd rather have him just be confident enough to know that none of this stuff bothers him. But anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please like, subscribe, share, and I look forward to seeing you next time.